Welcome to the Den of Tools.
Howdy ho, guys and gals, it's Red, your friendly neighborhood tool bear, back again here in the old Den of Tools. And today you got, well, yeah, you know what we got, because we're flexing on the nation. I couldn't help myself. Yeah, we got 4 of the new 24-volt flex tools from Shervon. Of course, these are going to be sold only at Lowe's, but we got 4 of the tools, 3 of the batteries, 2 of the chargers, and 1 ridiculous crate. Here's the deal, though. So, the nice lady that coordinated all this asked me not to give any of my personal opinions until after the event on Monday. Now, if you don't know, they're going to be having a huge live-streamed event on Monday announcing the full Flex line. They're going to have pros down there demoing a bunch of the tools and stuff, and we're going to try and set up a watch party here. So if you're interested in this kind of stuff and you want to be part of the community and watch this stuff with us, be sure to subscribe here on the channel. It's going to be tomorrow. I'll put the times up there on the screen. We'll have the whole thing for you here. We're also going to have the live stream tonight. That's the weekly live stream, so if you want to jump in there. Again, I can't give my personal opinions, but I can talk about some stuff. So we're gonna play with, see if we can dance around the edges a bit here. I did have a phone call with Shervon to talk about these tools, and wow, these guys are something else. They're a serious tool company. They love their tools, man. Anytime you can sit down and geek out with a bunch of guys and talk tool tech for just hours, you know it's a good time. So anyway, let's jump into it. Let me give you some of the pause on kind of stuff here. I'm gonna let Jeff take over here because it was hot outside. My fur doesn't do well in the sun. All right, let's start off taking a look here at the old Recip Saw. Yeah, it does recip sort of things. There's not a lot of flash on this. It's got the orbital function. Remember, orbital on a saw is going to give you faster, if rougher cuts, unlike on a sander where you're going to get finer finishes. It has all the other bells and whistles or features you'd expect on any other professional grade orbital saw. I know it's hard. I can't really dive into my feelings on it. I can't tell you if I thought the ergonomics were fantastic. I can't really tell you if I thought it felt really solid or that that kind of stuff. But there, you can take a look at it and you can judge for yourself. Of course, coming to this week, we're going to be putting this thing through some trials. I kid you not. We're going to see if I'm honestly going to see if I can kill it. All right, and now on to the grinder. And the grinder, again, much like the Recip Saw, not a lot of flash to it. You've got the guard there. It rotates and locks into a ton of different positions. You got the side handle that can be flipped from one side to the other. I'm having trouble trying to not give opinions there. The power switch on it is digital. The flashing here on those lights, that's an effect from the camera. That's not in real life. That's a screen right there. That's airflow that flows through the tool. I don't remember if it goes in or out there, but it allows cooling throughout the entire tool, front to back. And here we got the Circ Saw. Now, I was not lucky enough to get the inline one. I guess they hate me. But again, this is a basic, no frills, just solid work style saw. You got your framing hook, you got all your adjustments. It has the full solid plate on it. I think it's magnesium. I know it's not aluminum. You've got the guard here with nice rubber stop. Has a lot. You can tell looking at it that it's a well thought out tool. All the little bits and stuff. They're not haphazard. They didn't cheap out on it here and there. I start giving opinions and I can't do it. This one comes with a bigger battery than we see on the other tools. This has the 8 amp hour battery. This is a big battery. Yeah. That's a big boy. And of course, you can use those batteries on all the other tools as well. All right, and that takes us to the impact. Now, this is the upper tier impact. So this has got all the bells and whistles on it. It's got 3 speeds, multiple finish settings. It does impacting kind of things. There is right above the trigger there, you can see there's a quick release. They're going through the speeds there. Sorry, there's a quick release for the chuck. And this one came with a couple batteries, the smaller 2.5. I think it also came with a 5.0 battery. Again, try not to give opinions on this stuff. Here we can see the batteries. The 2.5, the 5, and the 8 amp hour, plus the basic fast charger here. Now, I do want to reiterate that Flex did send me this setup here, box and all. Actually, I think it was Lowe's who sent it to me. And so this is what they're sending out to reviewers. You're going to see a lot of channels talking about this over the next week. Especially tomorrow is going to be a big day for it. Jim over at It's Always Busted in Philadelphia, he got the base model set, but that's for the drill and the impact. I think the Recip is the exact same one that I've got. Again, I can't give opinions on it. This is tough. The batteries there, I'm going to say this part. I like the little side lights on it. It really makes it easy to see right off. The buttons, though, they're so flush that you got hit right in the center of the button. If you kind of hit it on the edge, they don't really they don't light up. So you really got to make sure you're hitting the right spot there. But yeah, that's a big boy of a battery, and as you've probably seen, they make bigger ones. We've seen 12 amp hour batteries out there. They've got some real beast of some batteries here, and of course, that's what the Chervon's really known for. They really kind of broke the mold there with the Ego line and getting into that battery tech. They've been doing lithium battery tech pretty much as long as Milwaukee and Makita have been doing it. So they were right there, one of the first 3 to jump on the lithium bandwagon and really design this tech. So again, that's the fast charger. You see it's 160 watts, and then with the Circ Saw, they sent that charger. That's their quote-unquote rapid charger versus their fast charger. It's a little bit bulkier, not significantly so. It looks, when you first look at it, it looks significantly bigger, but when you compare it side to side, it's just maybe an inch all around as far as extra width, same height and depth there. Now, I want to talk real quick about the saw blade that came with the Circ Saw here. There's people are always like, well, of course you're going to dump that and get another saw blade. But if you look at this, it's a thin curved blade. It's got all the laser relief cuts in it. And of course, this is a company that's not new to making saw blades. This is something they've been doing for a while, so they probably know how to do it right. So this looks like a pretty good value blade that comes with this tool, which often, we either don't get a blade or it's a cheap blade. So that's something that's nice to see. Now, real quick, I want to talk, I know it's kind of silly, talk about the bags and the storage stuff that comes with this. But when it comes to these pro-level tools, a lot of you guys are transporting these things back and forth to the job site in the bags. And some of these companies build some really cheap bags for some really expensive tools. This thing is a serious bag. This looks like something you'd buy from a third party. That it's got all the features. It's got I always call it gator mouth because that's what I think some brand name from back in whenever. It's got a hard bottom. It's got all the pockets. It's got heavy duty stitching and everything. They're solid, well constructed bags there. Now the impact came in this case. Now this isn't a blow molded case per se. It's a what do you call it? Injected molded case. So it doesn't have all the squishiness you'll see on one of the other cases. And they've put some impact points there to cushion the items that are inside of it. Rubber bumper on the top to hold the impact in place. Some of the cushioning on the bottom part there. It's well thought out. I'll give them that much. But I'll be honest, I would have preferred another bag than this big plastic case. You guys watch the channel, I'm not a big fan of the hard cases. But what I am a fan of is this crate. Come on, this is ridiculous with the price of wood these days. I know, it's It's a half joking, but well, I'll be honest. When I looked at this, I'm like, that's almost furniture grade. I'm gonna have to make something snazzy out of it. If you guys got any ideas what we could mod this into, I'd be willing to hear it. Post it down in the comments what you think we should build with this crate. And the other thing they sent me was this Lowe's for Pros, because again, remember this stuff is only going to be at Lowe's, and this is part of, again, of Lowe's initiative to become the place for pros. They're trying to step up their game and become the place for them. Anyway, they sent this. I'm going to be giving this away during the watch party on Monday. We got a hat, a shirt, a tape measure, a journal, some stickers, and I'm going to throw a bunch of Den of Tool stuff in there as well. We're going to flush the whole thing out, so we'll give that away during the live stream on Monday. Well, anyway, there you go. There you have it. That's your Flex 24-volt tools, at least your first look, if you will. We got more coming. We're going to be doing more stuff as I said earlier this year that I thought this was going to be the year that Shervon broke out. And boy, did the bear call it on that one. We got, they've got a load of tools coming out, and they're almost all going to be exclusively at Lowe's or a few other places. But the Flex 24-volt, that's going to be a Lowe's exclusive. And so don't forget to check out during the live stream. We got the live stream tonight. The party on Monday. We're going to be giving away that bag of goodies from Lowe's there. And anyway, we hope to see you there. Till next time, you all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.